Welcome back on video guys, and today we're gonna do a follow-up video on the previous video about the new mission coming to the Walking Dead Our World. We saw an icon that the developers teased, and an icon that featured a raider and then walkers at the bottom, or the walker icon. And we sort of got the idea that this is going to be a new mission that has a mixture of both raiders and walkers in it, and we did speculate on how potentially the mission could work out, although we did end up with a bunch of questions in terms of like rarity, cost, rewards, gameplay, all these like things, like because essentially with walkers they're essentially gonna attack anything that lives if they can reach it. So how they're gonna pull this together. And now we have a new picture, and this sort of kind of confirms my first speculation as ideas, as we talked about in the previous video, and that is the fact that the raiders are on a second floor of a building instead of the ground floor, and then the walkers are on the ground floor attacking you and your survivors, while the raider seems to be shooting at you or just watching. I don't know. But this NG developers definitely are serving us a really nice meal, and this meal has some sort of like infestation with raider base and outposts and bait, and you know, all these missions add up together, and a little bit of ketchup and hot sauce, and we have a new mission. It looks nice. I obviously we haven't played it to like give proper feedback on it, but it definitely looks interesting. There is a couple of things here that are actually interesting to discuss. Now, the first thing is that this seems to be a raider bait. I honestly think this is like a raider bait, and I don't know why, but a lot of their new content is based on the actual original bait feature. Maybe because it was so popular and people liked it, so they decided to actually make all these new things with bait concept, like with the tournament. Tournament is basically a bait with rotten walkers and a bunch of like score multipliers and stuff like that, and bonus characters and stuff and things. And this one seems to be a similar bait concept, where walkers sort of like coming towards you, but then you also have raiders, sort of like a mixture, but still definitely feels like another bait mission, sort of like an improved bait with raiders mission. Even the gameplay seems to be quite close to raider base and outpost. There's 2 green bars of health, meaning that you can probably pick 4 survivors with you, similar to how raiders work. And we can see one of them is Morgan on the picture, and he's a melee character fighting the walkers, and there is like another survivor next to you. Probably if this is a raider concept style mission, we're gonna have 2 more survivors coming, or 2 more heroes that you pick manually. Now the interesting thing is, are we gonna be able to pick more than 1 weapon in this mission? Because this mission seems to be a mission that is not gonna be handled well, especially if you pick certain classes. Like if I pick a sniper rifle and you can see all these walkers coming at me, and yeah, kill, like sniper is a slow one, it's a slow weapon to kill walkers. I also see normal walkers, there's slim walkers. I don't see any other walker classes. Are there any armored or heavies? I can't see really well from the picture, but I definitely see slims and normal walkers, and slims are already quite fast anyway. So I'm really want to see how this one is going to turn out, because if I pick a sniper or if I pick a shotgun, okay, a shotgun can easily kill walkers, but the raiders they're so far away up there, and they actually have a lot more cover to hide. It seems like there's going to be a bit harder to kill. How many can you see? I see 2. Is it going to be only 2 raiders there? There's a lot of space there. Okay, but yeah, it just definitely doesn't feel like, if I get like a pistol, okay, pistol can maybe kill some raiders, but pistol again with so many walkers coming at you, what do you kill first? Like, what do you kill? And what's gonna happen if all your survivors are killed, like all your heroes are killed? Will raiders stop shooting at you? Would you lose the mission, or do walkers have to reach you to kill you? Or do you have that lone wolf, what do you call it, timer, that's like 6-second timer, or like couple of second timer before you end the mission? Like if you kill the raiders during that time and the walkers are alive, what do you do? There's so many questions with this. Like it looks interesting, but yeah, I don't know. There's too many questions. Like, what kind of rewards can we get from this? Because this seems to be quite difficult, especially if it increases on level. This can actually be maybe one of the most difficult missions in the game, because of how the mixture of basically raider bases, infestation, bait, and all that together in one mission. And how much energy would one of these cost? Like, is this a single stage mission, or is it sort of like a raider bait infestation, or whatever you're gonna call it? I'm gonna call it raider bait, guys. I like the raider bait. It definitely looks like a raider bait. Okay. Yeah, definitely looks interesting. There's some barricades as well on the front. So what happens is, what if the walkers reach the barricades, are they get blocked by the barricades? So essentially, like, you have some sort of like a cover, unless the raiders destroy the cover. How is that gonna work with the barricades? Because they're supposed to kind of stop them, but obviously with walkers, they can kind of walk through everything, right? They don't stop because there is something covering their way. They just keep going, right? I think that's what they do. But a lot of interesting things here. I don't know, a lot of things to like think about. Maybe I'm missing some details on the picture, but sort of like my first impressions is what I basically expected. The raiders are going to be on the second floor of something, because they cannot be on the ground floor, otherwise the walkers are going to kill them. And then they seem to have the walkers coming out, maybe from that space back then in the building. Okay, that's that for now, I guess. That we're gonna have to wait and see. Seems like the next update is quite close, because they keep teasing these new things, like with the contribution, the new raider bait mission. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in my next video.